I used to be a TikToker. Is that still a word? Do we still use that? I don't like short form content anymore. I like YouTube, I like being on stream.
My God, what the fuck?
I like not really anything to do with short form content. I don't really like the algorithms. I don't like how much you have to create, but that is how I started on the internet. It's how I met Finn. It's how I made friends. It's how it's probably how you know of me in some way. You're really gonna do that here? You know, I used to be on that grind. I'm not anymore. I started with TikTok and I uploaded quite a bit of trans advice. Helpful things to do with fashion or transitioning. Basically what I do on this channel, but very short. And because I made those videos, I haven't covered those things again. I don't really think there's been like an overlap in the things I covered on TikTok and the things that I'm covering on Instagram. I wanted to go through my early content and see how the advice holds up. I'm gonna try some of the outfit tips. I'm gonna see if any of the advice has changed, basically. So we are going way back, all the way to the very beginning of my TikTok account to find this content. This is my first ever video. I still agree with it. Hormones are pretty cool. You don't need surgery and all that fancy stuff. You can get like a big change from like just HRT. This is my first actual piece of fashion advice and it's about faking hips. It's like putting on baggy trousers to elevate your hips and, you know, wearing a tight top. I still follow that. I'm kind of doing it right now, I guess. If you feel that maybe you're lacking in the hip department, you want to avoid like non-flared skirts and dresses, so A-line dresses, avoid those completely. And you want to give the illusion of hips by having a baggier bottom half. Even though I do exercise and I've been on HRT for quite a while, it's still true. Baggy jeans go hard. They give you that extra little flare out. They make your hips and your ass look way bigger than maybe it does. Past Icky nailed it. She's a genius. Probably gonna reach straight for a skirt, but I want to talk about how to wear that skirt. You might think the correct place to wear it is here. This is back when I had the worst fringe, where I just had it like straight instead of how I have it now, where it comes and frames my face. This is your old waist. Your new waist is just below your ribs, just above your hips, in between, so around here. And if we move the skirt up to where it should be, you can see that it's a completely different dynamic. I nailed it because this is still true. I'll show you. Here is a skirt. I can't do it up because my ass is a bit too big. This is kind of relatively where you would wear a skirt at your like male waist. Like this is where trousers sit. That's not your female waist. Your female waist is up here, where it should sit. But your female waist is here and it sits. And then you go in and out. Yeah, no. Amazing advice. Icky's killing it. A lot of trans women, trans femmes that I know are insecure about their shoulders. And I have some advice on how to help with that. Do I? It's all in your head. None of it is real. I agree with the sentiment. However, it's kind of an aggressive take. I think what I meant to say was that you're not gonna, no, you notice things more than everyone else is gonna notice things. And it's more about like overcoming that and realizing that people don't really care as much as you think they care. Probably super overwhelmed by skincare. Don't worry, it is super overwhelming, even for cis people. So the 3 products that you're gonna need are a cleanser, or like a face wash, a toner, and a moisturizer. That simple. I think it's really funny that I made this video whilst I had a pimple patch on. My 3-step routine was not working. I actually have like a 20-step routine. My routine is a little bit American Psycho. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's like 100 different things that I go into it. I have a daily exfoliant, which is like a gentle exfoliant to kind of cleanse my pores. I have a face wash, pore spray, a toner, SPF. I always forget to mention that you need an SPF. SPF is incredibly important. I want to talk about layering. Instead of just having 2 pieces of clothing, like a jumper and a skirt, layering is adding more clothing, more accessories to make your outfits look. This is good advice, obviously. If you want to spice up any outfit, you just go for layering. But I have kind of stripped back from layering. I don't add as many pieces as possible. I kind of stick to like 1 or 2 very interesting pieces. Layering makes really interesting, unique outfits. You can put like a shirt under a jumper like I do in the video. You can put like cardigans over tops and then jackets and they can just be really exciting outfits. They're not necessary though. I did have a comment on Instagram where somebody said that I wasn't trying with my outfits because it was just 2 or 3 pieces. And it kind of led to a really interesting concept that like fashion is only good if it's like 15 pieces layered on top of each other. Style a dysphoria jumper. I'm gonna show you how you can style. This is really cute. I think I could do a lot better now. I think if I remade this content, I could do a lot more interesting things. I have a much more interesting wardrobe. I actually don't have a dysphoria jumper anymore. I don't have like a little thing I wear when I'm dysphoric. I think I've got to that point in HRT where if I'm dysphoric, I wear less clothes to just remind myself like, no, you look great. It's actually crazy that these videos are in 2023. I thought they were a lot further back than that. I've done a lot of change and growth in just over 1 year. Genuinely, those were kind of cringe. I had to take a second, but I'm back. I'm gonna look at maybe 1 or 2 more if I can handle it. Some of you wanted to know about clothing sizes. There are charts online where you can convert male to female and female to male clothing sizes, but I would say, honestly, unfortunately, the best thing to do is to go in stores or try things on at home. 100% agree. Past Icky is so smart and so clever. If you're struggling with like finding what clothing size is gonna fit me now that I've transitioned, I don't know what's a men's something and a women's whatever, just go to the store, just try it on. I know that's scary and daunting, but they genuinely don't care. It's getting a bit hot now. Global warming is doing its thing, so I'm gonna give you some advice on how to dress for summer. Summer is great because you get to wear a trans woman's best friend, which is the miniskirt. Miniskirts are great. A summer dress is perfect. If you don't like having your arms, I don't have one. Wearing one item, you can pair it with a little cardigan. Just makes it that little extra bit cuter. The change has been drastic. Summer dress Icky with the little cardigan, and then whatever I am right now. This is my summer outfit. The leg kind of comes out, it's a bit sexy. No summer dress Icky. I do have cardigans, but not the ones that she was talking about. Now it's all about the big, the baggy, the weird. Those are my past TikToks. I think that I'm glad that I'm not doing them anymore. I think they're okay, but I'm glad that I've moved on. It's really interesting looking at my like old advice compared to what I would say now. And I think that it's to do with maybe my privilege or just my part of the journey that I am at, where now it's like, I'm not trying to really force the femininity. I have like a baseline femininity that can never be taken away from me. I really like my body and how hard I'm working on it. And like, that is the base for all my outfits. So I can wear much baggier, kind of weird, formless fits because I really have that foundation. And then in the past, I was really trying to maximize the femininity, really show it off, really make it out there. And that's cool. I don't think I would be able to give the same kind of advice that I did then. Hell yeah, past Icky. I do a lot of trans advice. I would love to just do fashion content, but I can't lose that core audience. So if you want if I should mix the two somehow, then please let me know, because that'd be really cool. Tank has just found himself in the mirror. What is that? You're too smart. You're too smart. You're too smart. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video and subscribing and liking, like I know that you definitely did, and commenting something really lovely. How did he make that so wet? Thank you. You're so cute. You're so pretty.